What does Black Friday mean? Well, some of you may not remember how it used to be before the advent of COVID, and before that with the advent of the internet as a means of selling things. There was a window in time when Black Friday grew increasingly intense, where stores would open up early in the wee hours of the Friday morning after Thanksgiving. One of the ways that it kind of dissipated is that more and more pushed those opening hours back to Thursday, back to Thanksgiving. But the actual term has more to do with the typical return on investment that a given business might have in a given year, because the reality is that for a long time, the Friday after Thanksgiving was the biggest shopping day of the year. It remains so, but even before people talked about it as Black Friday, it was the biggest shopping day of the year. And it was also typically that day when many businesses, having spent more than they brought in across the space of the previous year, finally moved into the black. That is, their red ink became black ink. They went from losses to profits, and any money that they were able to secure, or any profit after this day, was pure profit. So that's where the word came from. But I'm not sure that's an accurate description of what it means. Please don't misunderstand. I'm not wanting to scold or rebuke anybody. I've got nothing at all against people having nice things, and I have even less against people getting good deals in getting nice things. So this is not a screed against luxury or against wanting to be careful with a buck. Those are, again, perfectly fine things. That said, one of the reasons I think you see people, and that this is, again, something that used to happen back in the highest frenzy of Black Fridays, maybe 10 years ago, something like that. One of the things that you would see every Black Friday is on the news that evening. There would be stories and reports of great fights and battles that have broken out. People tussling over Tickle Me Elmo or a Cabbage Patch doll or any of those kinds of things. And really getting violent. Because what's happening here is not just getting presents for Christmas, not just trying to save money. But there is this sense, to some degree, that this great migration out to the shopping malls and the strip malls is our attempt to find meaning and satisfaction in things. I want to quickly draw a strange analogy. Probably precious few of you have ever seen the George Romero film Day of the Dead. I think it was the sequel to Dawn of the Dead, which were among the earliest of all zombie movies, made back in the 70s, I believe. George was from Pittsburgh and filmed in and around Pittsburgh. And in the sequel, Day of the Dead, much of the movie takes place with zombies inside the Monroeville Mall, Monroeville being a suburb of Pittsburgh. And the healthy humans are witnessing this, and they're making the case that, hey, maybe there's something in the conscience of the zombies that draws them back to this place where their life found meaning. Well, that's kind of what can go on sometimes on Good Friday. We're like zombies. We're going and trying to find satisfaction where we will not find it. Again, I'm not saying don't go. I'm not saying don't get a bargain. I am saying it's important for all of us, whether we go out on Black Friday or any other day, it's important for all of us to check our hearts. Let our celebrations be in honor of, dedicated to, and because of the Lord Jesus. Don't let us celebrate celebrating.